my clothes surprise you, there are a lot of other surprises to come. For there are changes at hand. 67 years ago, our mothers brought forth a new nation. But since then, what has happened? We have forgotten what the word Amazon means. We have become lazy and greedy and complacent and fat. In brief, like a nation of men. Our soldiers sleep in soft beds, and the only time we see the inside of a tent is when we're at war. And it's a fortunate thing that we've been at peace these last 4 years, because our once great army has truly gone to the bitches. Now it's time for a change. It's time to go back to the days when our Amazon laws were strict, when we would punish any of our weaker sisters who would indulge in erotic relationships with men. For any contact with a male animal must be restricted to this once-a-year meeting for breeding purposes. And as that time is soon upon us, we must prepare ourselves for this horrible ordeal and start exercises to make ourselves immune from the power of man.
Men are repulsive in mind and body.
Their hands are coarse and rapacious.
Their faces are insipid and ugly.
Their bodies are flabby and bony.
Their embraces are repellent and without love.
We must prevail. Prevail.
And finally,
prevail.
so that there can be no misunderstanding, we are going to be one people without class or distinction. This means that from now on, the Army is going to be treated the same way as everybody else, and that special privileges will no longer exist. Soldiers will work on the farms at the time of harvest and plowing, and everybody will join in without exception. I haven't finished yet. And members of the armed forces will sleep in tents 5 nights a week, and military training will be stepped up so that we will always be in a state of readiness. All right, now I've finished. Now you may speak.
When our new queen started her speech, I confess, I was agreeably surprised, because I also longed to return to the greatness that we Amazons once enjoyed. But then, what did we hear? Our army, the source of our true greatness, our soldiers, the pride of our country, are to be humiliated, scorned, to be treated the same way as civilians.
And everybody knows the army rules the country.
The Army does not rule this country. It just fights its wars.
Our queen has spoken. Our queen is right. I suggest that for the moment we adjourn this meeting of the council, that we spend time reflecting about what we've heard. Remember, we have time. Our queen is there for another 4 years.
You want to bet?
It's a boy.
No! No! Please, don't let them do it. Don't take him away. Don't let them do it. Don't take him away, please.
It's the law. You make the laws. You must keep them.
The nights are cold now. They don't cry for long.
She's right.
Please, Antiope, rest.
No. think this means that my people are ruined. And I suppose that goes for me, too.
You mean you'll be a little short of money? They tell me I'm rich. That's no problem.
But it is a problem. I don't have to come to you every time I want a new pair of sandals.
So what do you suggest?
Well, you said I could be your political advisor.
You mean help me? Yes, sure.
And as your political advisor, I could get a salary? Hmm?
An excellent compromise.
No, not as a compromise, as my right. I want to make some changes in this country as regards the position
I'll
of
be glad
women.
to get to bed tonight, won't you?
First, I think I ought to do something about the property laws.
First night under a proper roof.
And see that women have equal rights. And then I think I shall give women the right to vote.
You'll have to educate them first.
And then I think young men should receive instruction in school on how to make love.
And women, too, I hope.
And then I think I'll close the brothels.
What?
Yes. Who is that?
Well, it must be Phaedra.
Phaedra? Who is Phaedra?
That's my wife. Whoa!
Oh, is that all? I thought she was your lover.